What is up with the blue light? I don't get it. Okay. What about me? Okay. Appreciate that. And so is that everything? Oh, I got that one. There you go. Let go. Was she supposed to? I mean, who knows? Who knows what anybody's supposed to do? You know? Alright. Turn around this way. Here we go. Ooh. I'm sorry, but that's smooth. Piece of shit. Just the key is you document everything. Everything. It's like you're conducting an investigation. You just document everything because you just never know. So many things I've looked at after the fact. Something happened, something didn't happen, and I just happened to check something or just be looking at something or wondering, like, what happened with this? Like, for example, and even much later, something happened in September. And I kept trying to figure out when did it occur? And I didn't realize until maybe a month later. Like, it was still going through my mind. Like, I had it kind of narrowed down, but I didn't know exactly. I had it narrowed down to 2 instances, and I really wanted to know which one it was. And so at least I was able to, of those 2 instances, I was able to pay attention to those, but I didn't know 100%. And then just reviewing, just with the attitude of you document everything. By doing that, I guess, it was, about a month ago, so almost 2 months later, I know exactly when it happened. Otherwise, those things, in the scheme of things, they still mean something, but I would have had no idea. I wouldn't have known exactly. I had my opinion, like what it ended up being is what I thought it was, but I didn't know for sure. It could have been 2 different things. And I was able to narrow it down exactly to where I stopped wondering, like, do I do this? Do I not do this? But recording everything. So I get the car back, you record everything. And everything becomes a thing. You do it beforehand, you do it after. This is gonna be a great movie, but just a great lesson in and everything gets posted publicly. Now, I mean, I guess in that case, you got to be worried about, like, what do you do that you don't want everybody to see? And that could potentially limit. But me personally, I'm in a situation where I don't care what anybody sees. So, who cares? I mean, there'll be some things that make somebody else cringe, make me cringe. But, oh well, it's all in the scheme of things. And it all adds to the authenticity. If you start picking and choosing things, then it looks like, did you set that up? Were you leaving something out? Did you leave something out on purpose so that way it made something else look like something else? And if you have everything, then you just have straight up everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Location. There's so many apps that deal with location. There's the stuff that's built into your iPhone, but there's other apps. So every single place that I'm at. So right now, in this particular case, I know that I got to Pep Boys. It was like somewhere between 11:55 and noon is when I got there. But the logs are going to show exactly when I arrived and exactly when I left, along with the detail that shows how long I was at that spot. So everything becomes searchable. Everything becomes, from the time that I finally pick up the car, the time I drop the car off, and all the things you do log everything. So once I make the appointment, once I change the appointment, once my car is accepted, those texts and those emails, like everything then gets combined together, and everything is logged. So here's what I think. I think you hear people talk about, you'll see on TV or the news or something where, we were able to track the digital footprint. You don't know if something was left out that made it obvious about what you did or when you did it or how this occurred this way. But if you're consciously logging and documenting everything, if you're persistent in doing that, then you don't have to worry about nothing being you have the trail. This VOD, eventually VOD after each second passes, records all of the data while I'm moving, but everything else records it while I'm not moving in the car. And nothing is, at some point, nothing is subjective. It's subjective until something happens, but the log cannot be disputed. And very few people have that. Like the people that are in jail for life, they end up getting exonerated. And then the people that are in jail for life that never get exonerated, but should have been, which we don't know. It's because of those missing moments, is that they have nothing that for a fact shows. And so it just, everybody's tracking you for their benefit. You have to track you for your benefit. You have to track you for your benefit. It could come back to haunt you. Or it could not. Just don't, and even a bunch of things that someone might be worried about haunting them, in the scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal if they were to haunt you. Let's say you're cheating. Okay, you don't want that coming back to haunt you. But, and so it could screw you in some situations. But, based on the alternative of something else, like when you weigh those two, I bet you in a lot of situations, that's not the end of the world. Is anyone coming? No? Nobody wants to come? What are we doing, boys? So is this all traffic of people getting diverted? Yeah, stay away from the other way. Like even me, I was worried, so there was this UNLV shooting. I was like, damn, when did that happen? Did I miss that? Because I saw the alert, and then I was able to match the time up with, that's when I just got to Pep Boys. But damn, yeah, I could have easily been around there. I'm glad I wasn't. I wonder what it was like around there. Because it looks like they closed the whole street. um, that you would pull into the Uber parking lot from. I guess you can get to it from the other side, from the Paradise side, but the university side was all shut. Anyway, and then I don't know that this is an issue for, it's got to be an issue for a lot of people, but an issue for me is before I used to always be like, I want to take a picture of this, but it'll look weird. When you take the mode of documenting everything, the audio recording, like there's so many instances where it's like, what occurred? What did you say? What did the person say? You may be wondering. And you just let it slip by because, well, it just has to be your memory. It is fucking great when you can go back. One, it can help you to confirm that how accurate your memory is. So I'm personally able to say, because usually I hear something and I know that this is the way I heard it, and I'm positive, I'm 100%. If I'm not, then I'm like, I don't really remember that exactly, but I'm able to confirm that what I thought happened, and because I'm able to confirm that so many times, I'm even more confident that what I believe was said or happened is exactly what happened, because when I verify it, it's correct. When I call places, depending on the topic, letting them know that you're recording something. So you know how you get the recorded message that says, this call may be recorded for quality and training purposes, blah, blah, blah. Tell them that too. I got that message once, and the person told me at a business, the person told me that, oh, well, you don't have my permission. I'm like, what do you mean? You just told me you're recording. I'm recording, and I don't need your permission. I've just let you know that I'm recording this call. I'm not asking you if I can. I'm telling you that I am. And they didn't want to continue the call. They did, but they didn't want to. They wanted to tell me that I didn't. Can you believe that shit? You just listened to a recording of them saying we're going to record you, but they don't want you to record them. And so that's just an easy way, just to let you know this call is being recorded. And then any in-person conversation, for the most part, I mean, it depends on local laws, local rules, but I think there's some penalties you'd be willing to accept if it was necessary. So in person, as long as you can't record someone else's conversation, like I can't like stick a microphone and listen to what two other people are talking about. But I can record somebody without their knowledge if I'm in the conversation. I think a lot of people don't realize that. If I'm talking to you at a counter or whatever, that's completely fair game. I don't have to let you know that I'm recording it because I'm in the conversation. So when you don't do it, you don't think about it. But when you do it, I think for everybody it would come in handy. It could screw you too, but just don't do shit that's gonna screw you, or erase some shit. But I just end up recording too much shit. And then when you record a lot of shit, you just have to have some means of like marking time or marking a situation. I use various methods to say this time, this place, to automatically mark certain incidents, because you'll never remember if you don't do that. You'll remember sort of something happened, but you just got to give yourself some clues of where to look. Says something is missing. What is that? leave this go. Damn, it's still cold in here. Okay, so let me grab. I took a picture of this. Let me check. Let me look at the second page. I wonder if they rotated the tires. No, they didn't. See, I even know that. They have not rotated the tires one time. Not even once. Like, it is not on there. I specifically mentioned it too, as evidenced by the evidence of me telling them that. All right, let's see what I can get out of here. I'll set everything up while I'm here. Okay, so that. I'll leave this in here. I'll take out the. Holy shit, 32%. That never got completely full. This is completely. I also. Oh, I can get this in. What time is it? 3:50? Okay, we won't do that much, but I will get my. Okay, that's 3. There's the. I hope I didn't lose one. It's got it. There it is. Yep. Told you. I told you. Okay, what is over here? This is over here. That is over here. This is in here. I shoved that in there. If there's chicken tomorrow, I'm down. I did eat. Oh no, I didn't eat any food, did I? There's that. Okay, good. Now this is all empty. And there's a banana. There's a nana. Okay, let me fill this up. Since I have this whole thing over here. I didn't know they were killing people. I wouldn't mind finding something to Did it. All right, that's good enough for now. Let's just see. Not favorites. Yeah, we'll listen to. All right. Man, I hope. Oh, nobody's recording me. LPU, LPU. I don't even call out LPUs anymore, but there we go. There's me calling out. There's me calling out LPU. Just in case you think, what do you call that? Not falling off. Just in case you think I'm, what is that? Losing your edge? I guess that's kind of falling off, but. All right, what are we doing here, boys? Oh, nothing? What? Am I nothing to these people anymore? You can't build me up here. What's that? They love this. I know they love it. Oh, my bad. I just had to wait for them to pass. I'm not trying to hog the whole street. No pun intended. I'm not trying to hog the whole street. Nobody's trying to hog the whole street. This street is for everybody. Eagle Rider, whoever these guys are, hey. So, Eagle Rider. We all share pleasantries. My goal is, and I admit, it is not an easy thing to do, but okay, it's become easier, I guess, which I don't like. Who's coming? Which I don't like. Somebody honked for some reason. Look at that little baby horn. But just trying to be friendly with everybody. Like, not trying to be friendly, but acting nice when I don't mean it. Is this window open? How can I hear them? I can hear them out of my left ear. But just being friendly is not really that much of an issue. Are you turning? Cool. Being friendly is natural. But that's okay. I'm like, there's a distinction, but I can't figure out what the distinction is. I'm acting friendly, which is also being friendly, but not meaning it. I'm thinking, I'm looking at a piece of shit, and at the same time, I'm acting like they're not a piece of shit. I'm acting like there's somebody I should be friendly with. That's what it is. So it's a lie. So that's a bad thing. But I was gonna say it was before it was harder. Now that's the scary part. Now it's becoming second nature. Like I don't have a problem smiling in somebody's face and saying something nice that I don't mean, because for most of my life that has not been me. Like somebody says, hey, what do you think? With some exceptions, but no, it's still, I wouldn't be like, I let things, like I've seen some displays. What's she doing? That was I'm gonna say that's a W turn. It was an illegal turn, but it was still W. Damn, she came flying around there. But my history has not been that I say something. I can't say, if you want me to tell you what I think, with some occasional glazing, because I think of an example of somebody putting something up and I didn't particularly like it. It wasn't wrong. So in the case where it wasn't wrong and I'm managing, I need to, if it's not wrong and it's still acceptable, it's just not what I would do, I have to be conscious of the distinction between telling somebody that I don't like something, which a lot of bosses do all the time, and deterring. What is he talking about? Hold on. Oh shit, I gotta see that. Okay, so I had to listen to something, which now I want to watch. What is the, I knew I was hearing like Gayle King's voice. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is her voice doing out of here? But yeah, I don't want to, I wouldn't say, if somebody was talking about their performance, because there's very distinct differences. Like somebody could want the sign lowered or the I-15 North sign raised or to the left or to the right. And it's personal preference. And in that case, if you got somebody doing that job, you got to just let them do their job. You can't manage something like you were doing it. It doesn't mean that you don't set the guidelines or the parameters or set the tone. But once the person's developed to the point that they're supposed to be performing the job, then you can't be second guessing unless they do something wrong. And that's a different problem, because if they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, then maybe you're the problem because you haven't spelled it out. Beating my little brothers in games tonight or deleting my channel. Okay. All right, get to deleting. Here we go. Hurry up, green light. Okay, there we go. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. See, and this is trying no bullshit. Don't be trying no bullshit. Oh, we still trying some bullshit? That bullshit don't work out me, boy. Boy, what happened to him? I have not seen. When's the last time I saw him? I think I slept a lot yesterday, so I am not tired at all. I'm listening to a story of somebody who was there during the shooting today at UNLV. Shit got real. That's when things got real. Hello, checking in. Yep. Yes.
Name?
Michael Patman.
Michael
Patman.
Patman. How you spell your last
Patman.
name?
Patmon.
Patmon.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, thank you. 4:15. All right. Ooh, where to tonight? I think it's still gonna be on that side. Maybe I should have come back sooner. I don't know. Don't say the F word. All right, hurry up. All right. This should be pretty quick. But yeah, I was just listening to the news is kind of repeatedly saying, like, what the hell? Like, I mean, the law enforcement analysts, which they come from law enforcement, so they have everybody has a cover each other's ass mentality. So even a lot of them, but some of them are saying this. Basically, why hasn't law enforcement why didn't they give more information on what happened with the shooting? How many people were shot, what's their condition, whatever. They didn't provide any of that detail. And there just needs to be laws passed that require those things, because you can't let individual people who feel like it's their information when really, I don't know, like, what qualifications do they have to decide what needs to be known? And how is they set up like a resource center? What, every single person has to go there? 30,000 students times 10, let's just say 10 family members each. They're all supposed to go to that location to find out what's going on? Or look at a website and keep refreshing until it updates what's going on? It's a limited number of people, but it's a very dumb mindset. It's just a very dumb mindset of keeping this in. It could be lessons learned. Everybody was trying to be the famous person during the October 1 shooting. Everybody was trying to be in front of the camera and make themselves the hero, and that backfired because people then started questioning, like, what the fuck were you doing, or whatever. But everybody was running for office back then. And then maybe now they decided, oh, well, we're not going to tell the media anything about what happened. And so even the people, like, somebody was just interviewed, a student that heard the shooting, and he doesn't even know. Like, he said, I saw a stretcher coming in. That was the extent of what he knew. Oh, well. But the only way to control these things is more laws have to be passed. Like, somebody else decides who gets to know, because you can't count on those guys to tell you what you need. And I'm just really surprised. Around the country, it's been a little more transparent, and this place had like a reputation of being better. Not that I obviously don't see that with my own eyes, but had a reputation of doing things better than the average place. Yeah, that's crazy. Not telling people what happened is crazy. All right, here's this. Here's this. Damn, I feel like there's no way I'm not gonna leave something. Let me eat a little more of this sandwich. I was wondering, why am I not hungry? I didn't finish eating this. And let me go in here where I'll. What is this? I guess I could leave that in there. I love this. Oh, did I put it in here? I think I did. I did. I ruined Okay, I'll take one more bite. hope he plays drunk Fortnite tomorrow. Maybe I should ask him. That would be fun. That would be so fun. I will ask him, actually. That'd be so fun. Okay. That'd be so fun. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. That took way too fucking long. Look at everybody in their face masks. Well, I will put mine on. I'm gonna put my Robbie. Okay. There's that. This is in here. This is in here. The water. I got that. You put this in the pocket. And we're about ready. That took way too fucking long, but I just have to put this on here. Let's go. 427. That's everything. Oh, last but not least. Oh yeah, we're not gonna